Okay, it says we're live. Let me. Looks like we are live.
Yes, success. We did it.
And anyone, if you're watching this right now, anyone, can you tell us whether you can hear our voices? You can see the screen very clearly, please. You know, a lot of people are still coming in and we're still approving a lot of people. So, yeah, get involved, guys. Get involved. This is going to be an amazing training that we're going to have on the first day. So if you're live right now, guys, welcome to the bonus Linktify training, and let us know if you can hear us, can see the screen okay. We are going to give it a few more minutes, allow some more people to come in. I know some people are just joining the Facebook group as we are live right now. So we're just going to, give them a few more seconds while we are working behind the scenes to make sure everything is working okay as well. So fantastic.
All right. It looks like we got 3 people already. 4.
3 people there. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. I do want that feedback.
So while we're waiting, how's your day going, Jonathan?
Well, the launch kind of was coming to an end, so I'm still a bit stressed, but much better. I'm feeling much better now that we're live actually, and we're about to provide some really good value. I'm feeling good about that, So guys, my name is Jonathan Oshiveri. I'm from London here. I'm based in London. And Shane, where are you based? Where are you?
Houston, Texas, baby.
Houston, Texas. So we are just preparing everything, guys, for you guys to.
Very excited to share some value with you guys. You guys already have Content Hero. So my plan is just to show you guys how to walk through the application, show you how to use it so that you can really use it at its full potential. So really excited. Make sure to comment and ask questions throughout the training, because that's what we're here for. That's why we're doing it live. Otherwise, we would have just recorded it without going live. So this is meant to be open dialogue. You guys can ask questions and we're here for you. Let's try to keep it specific to Content Hero. But yeah, that's what my time is here for today, to help you guys out, make sure you guys can use it. So let's go ahead and, oh, nice. Cool. So every one of your users has Content Hero, right?
They should have Content Hero. I know some people had login issues. We've said, listen, because it's launch mode, we give it some time to get the logins to everyone. And don't worry, guys, this is being recorded as well.
Yep.
Okay. Give me time to send the recordings after we've gone live. So yeah, so most people have got their logins. Some people are using Content Hero already, and they're loving it. And I just made sure Shane was here to really guide you guys and give you a bit more benefits, features, and how you're going to use this in 2020. Very important, guys.
Exactly. This is kind of our baby. We've been working on this thing for almost 3 years now. And so it's, the more that you go into it, the more that you're going to find value in it. There's so much complexity to the tool buried inside the UI. Really, we wanted to make it just a full-fledged platform, not a one-trick pony, but something that you can really use in your business, something that isn't, some push button, easy traffic plugin type thing, but something that if you're running a real business, especially if you're utilizing LinkedIn, that you can grow your audience in a much easier way than having to post to all your profiles manually. That's I
So
know
we've got
for clients, it's a pain. So
fantastic. We've got Richard, we've got Henry, we've got Robert on the line right now. We've got Ed Wise just joining in, making comments. Okay. We're gonna answer all your question, guys. You know, someone's asking what is Content Hero? I bought Linktify, but okay, we're gonna have all those questions answered, guys.
absolutely. And if you guys run into any tech issues, right? Like you run into a bug or something, that stuff happens. Like that's just software. The good thing is that every software we've ever created since 2011 across the 70,000 users that we have is still supported and, you know, up to this day. So all you need to do if you run into technical issues is just use this little support tab right here. Let me move my mouse over. Hit this little support tab. Obviously, you know, take care of our team. Just be nice. And, you know, the more detailed you can be, screenshots, a little video. And I don't know if you guys are managing virtual assistants at the moment, but while we're waiting, I'll give you a little tip. I use PC. I'm not a Mac user, so I don't know what you guys use. But if you look up a tool called TinyTake, it's a screen recorder, and you can record videos, and it will automatically turn it into a shareable link. So I use this for virtual assistants all the time, managing my team. But it's also a good way if you find a bug than having to like type it all out and hope you don't miss something. It's easier just to record a video and say, hey, this is what I was trying to do. Can you guys help me with this? And, let me know if I did something wrong. And anytime that you run into a bug, basic troubleshooting is clear your cache, Control-Shift-R on PC, log in and log out, and also try a different browser. If the problem persists, then definitely hit up our team and we'll be happy to help. We're here for you for anything you need, okay? Still there, Jonathan? Hello?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're going to get started in just 30 seconds, Shane. In 30 seconds, you can kick it off. Whilst you start, Shane, people are still coming in. That's the thing, you see.
Yeah,
a lot of people are still coming in, and I'm going to be doing some sort of admin work behind the scenes while you give the presentation. Like I said, guys, Shane's going to give some really fantastic presentation. The recording will be sent out after this as well, so don't worry about that, guys. But yeah. Okay, Shane, when you are ready, you can get started, okay?
All right, fantastic. Well, what we're going to do first to start with is let's go in and talk about how to set up your account so that you have full access to it. So if you don't have access to it, feel free to reach out to support@beahero.agency or simply use the support tab. So if you have bugs, use the support tab. If you don't have access to your account yet, we definitely want to make sure you get set up with that. So just email support@beahero.agency and you'll be able to get hooked up. So let's go ahead and walk through the first thing that you want to do when you access your account. And that's adding all of your social accounts. So you're going to be able to add your Facebook page, not your personal profile, because that's against TOS, but your personal business page, as well as Facebook groups. So I was just telling Jonathan, the group that he has here, he could be scheduling posts to this group using Content Hero. So if you guys are managing or growing a community for your business, definitely a lot of value in that. I do it for local businesses, for especially fitness gyms, big community there. But you can use the tool to schedule posts to Facebook business pages as well as groups. Next is add your Twitter account. Still good traffic there, helps with SEO. LinkedIn, obviously that's why you guys are here. And you can schedule content like photos and posts to your page from this tool. And then next is YouTube. So everybody knows the value on YouTube. Hopefully you guys are creating videos for your business. Definitely a huge value in that. And you can schedule those from Content Hero. And then next is Google My Business. How many of you guys are using Google My Business right now? Just give me a heck yeah in the chat box. If you're not and you run a business, definitely suggest doing so. So now that you've set up all your social accounts, the next thing that you're probably going to want to do is you see these tabs here at the top. These are going to be your topics. And inside your topics, you can create these to be specific to your business, specific to like an industry or a topic. So for the one Be a Hero that I set up, I put the keywords as marketing, SEO, branding, PPC, advertising, sales, business. and I use a little comma to separate them. And then I use negative keywords like, Trump, just because, it's all over the news. So regardless of anybody's political beliefs. So, and then 60 days. So that way I have more content to play with. And then I can also choose the sources where the content comes in. And then I'm going to go ahead and click save. Now that I've done that, this folder is going to be full of content that I can start to use and schedule. If you look in your account and you don't see a ton of sources for content to share, and you're like, man, I want something a little bit more specific for my industry and I can't find what I'm looking for, you can actually add RSS feeds, YouTube channels. So if you go to YouTube and you type in like fitness, just as an example, you can actually grab this search query and add this as a feed inside of Content Hero. And then any video that comes in around fitness will show up inside of this dashboard, fitness search. And so you can do the same thing with blogs and so on and so on. So then you can start to customize your account, get a ton of content in here. Now, once you've done that, something else you have access to is team members. So if you're managing virtual assistants, or maybe you're managing clients that you're doing social media management services for, I'll talk about that here in a second. You can add those roles inside of the team members area. Very powerful, especially as you start to scale your business. So now that we're understanding how to configure your account, now let's talk about content. So you have two different types of content that you can share. You have content that other people created, and you have content that you create. All right. So as an example, let's say that I go to Be a Hero and I want to find a cool article around marketing. And I find this one here inside of Facebook ads, your competitors, and I click share. Now, what I can do is I can share this to my pages. So I'll go LinkedIn, I'll go Twitter. Let's make sure I add Twitter. We'll add this to my LinkedIn profile. And for right now, those are going to be the three that I use. Now I can type out my message here and I can either instant post it, which it goes out instantly, or I can schedule this. So I can say, hey, I want this to go out on the 15th at 12 o'clock, PM. This would be CST, and I would just click post and done. Now, the next thing that you can do is you can schedule unique content. So let's say that I made a video for my business and I want to post this to our Be a Hero Facebook page, our Be a Hero Facebook group. We'll post it to our other Be a Hero Facebook group, and then we will set it up to go out to our Be a Hero Twitter account. We'll set it up to go to our Be a Hero YouTube channel. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to add a video. And so I recorded a video all about how to get the wow with your clients. So if you're running a marketing agency, how do you actually impress a client so much that they, see your capabilities and want to keep working with you? And, that is one of the coolest opportunities with this. So you can actually schedule those videos directly inside this platform, just like I'm doing now. So it's going to take a second to upload. Once it uploads, then I'll type out my messages of what I wanted to say, and then it will go out across all these pages. Makes sense? Pretty easy. So obviously I'm not going to go ahead and post this video right now, but you guys see how to do that. The next thing that you're able to do, so now that you understand how to actually schedule posts, what I would suggest doing for everyone here that has this software, I would make sure that you start scheduling content for your business right now. All right, do it today. All right, don't put it off, because building a brand awareness, building traffic to your business, getting people familiar with you is essential, and that's what this tool is for. So I always do this for local marketing clients. So this is a lawn care business that they pay me about $1,000 a month to schedule content every day for them. And so what I do is I schedule posts to Facebook, Twitter, and Google My Business. So an example post would be something like this. I have an image, some cutters, and it's like, is it time to schedule a tree trimming? Maybe your tree is getting close to the house, growing too tall or too close to the power lines, yada, yada, yada. And then I schedule it across all those profiles. So does anybody have any questions so far? How many?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sharing some questions here. Let me just scroll through this. I sent a post to LinkedIn and FB, but the images, the emojis on the FB post came up as jumbled numbers.
Yep.
Is that normal?
So I covered that when we first started. All you need to do is email support. So
Right. Okay.
when the recording goes out, just follow the steps that I suggested in the very beginning of the video. And that was specifically meant for that question.
Right.
I see another one.
Yeah.
Can I use more than one Facebook page? Yes, you can. And so if you're doing this for your personal pages, you're doing this for client pages. If you're doing it for client pages, you just need to be an admin of that page, and then you can schedule content to those pages. Does that make sense?
Someone said, is this part of the Linktify? Yes, this is part of Linktify. You should have this Content Hero in your membership area. Yes. Exactly.
And so now the question is, I'm sure you guys are wondering, Shane, how do I get good content to actually share images and all of that? So when you actually go to social post, just for example, so let's say we're going to schedule something to Facebook, I can click image and I can actually search for stock images. So I can just put something like, let's do frustrated search. And we find an image of some guy frustrated. Are you frustrated with your marketing? Yada, yada, yada. Or if I'm doing this for an insurance company, are you having a hard time finding somebody that, will take care of you when you're sick? Yada, yada, yada. So you can schedule those using stock content inside of the platform, but you can also use services like Storyblocks or Envato, which they give you a ton of very premium stock content to use. So the next thing that I wanted to cover is how many people here are running a marketing agency. You guys sell social services like social media posting, or you guys have ever had any interest in doing that? Go and let me know in the chat. Just give me a 1, give me a yes, just something. If you're currently doing social media management services, you're running an agency, or you're also slightly interested in it because you already have a tool that will do it for you. And it's very easy to do. So let's go ahead and, can you add different Twitter accounts? Yes, you can. So I'm in Portuguese. You don't have in Portuguese language. You can add Portuguese websites. So if you have blogs and YouTube channels that are in Portuguese that you like, then you can just go and add those RSS feeds, which I did demo when we first started. You would just go to data sources, and then you would add a bunch of feeds for Portuguese. Pretty simple. Okay, so I see a lot of people are doing social media management services, running an agency. So you guys have now full access to start scheduling this content for clients. And something that's really powerful in here that I didn't show just yet is when I schedule a post. Let's say that you guys are doing this for a doctor, all right? And they're very particular about what, we're gonna say something, what goes on their page, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say that this is going to go to a draft and it needs approval by Robert. Robert is the owner of the business. And I'm gonna have it go out as later. And so I'm gonna say, hey, I want this to be scheduled and go out by the 17th. I'm going to choose the date and time, and then I'm going to click post. What's going to happen is the system will then email Robert every single day that he has remaining posts that he needs to go in and review. And if he doesn't review those, well, look, I'm sorry, you got an email every day. I did my job. I schedule all the posts, and you're not on the hook for having to remind your client all the time about, hey, I have a bunch of scheduled posts. You got to go in and review them so that they can go out. Is that pretty cool, guys? Pretty awesome? All right. So if you guys have any other questions around Content Hero, feel free to ask it in the chat. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you a little peek of a training that we're going to be doing tomorrow all around running an agency and using the software that you already have access to, which is Content Hero. So what you guys are going to do is we have, as part of Be a Hero, Content Hero is just one of our tools that we use for social media management services. We have tools like Hero Leads, Hero Scheduling, Impress Release, Funnel Space, a whole suite of software. But tomorrow we're going to be having a training where we're going to give you free access, 100% free access, no strings attached, to a software called Hero Analysis. So let's say that you want to start to sell social media management services to business owners. The question is, how do you get your foot in the door? How do you position yourself as an expert that actually knows what they're doing without being that sleazy sales guy just trying to get a sale without showing quantifiable problems that will actually move the needle for the business owner? So what you're able to do with inside of Hero Analysis is, let's say that we want to go grab a website. So we'll type in something like plumbing, or we'll do HVAC near me, HVAC near me. And we'll grab a website like, let's see, this one here. Never heard of these guys. So you can do this from your cell phone, as well as being able to do this from the dashboard. And you can even bulk upload. So if you have like 5 to 15 different websites that you all want to run at once, then this will run a report on those. So you enter in the website, and what's going to happen is in about 30 minutes, sometimes even faster, sometimes I've seen it do it like 5 minutes. You can also do this from your phone. You're going to have a report that looks like this. So if we pull up this one on an interior designer and we click download, bear with me, click open. So this is 28 pages long with all of the details, breaking down all of the problems in their website, your contact details. And so it's showing, hey, we don't have a meta keyword. We don't have Google Analytics. We don't have a Facebook tracking pixel. We don't have Google tracking pixel. So clearly they need some help with analytics and remarketing. And then I can see all of the keywords they're optimized around. I can see that they need to improve their text to HTML ratio. They don't have an H1 tag. If you don't know what these things are, you just simply type them into Google and ask why it's important. Why is H1 tags important? And then you can keep going. No robot TXT, no sitemap. That just helps with indexing, so on and so on. So if you guys are interested in getting free access to this software so that you can make it a little bit easier to get your foot in the door with clients and sell your social media management services, tomorrow we're going to be having a web class at 6 p.m. CST, which would be 7 p.m. EST tomorrow. All right, so let me go ahead and share that link with you guys so that you guys can make sure to register for that if you're not already. Go ahead, copy, paste. Where do I access Content Hero? I did cover that in the beginning. So if you don't have access to it, what I would suggest doing is emailing support@beahero.agency, and we'll be happy to help you. Just, send us a confirmation of your purchase with Linktify, and we'll be happy to set you up if you don't already have an account. I would also suggest checking your spam folder. It may end up there, like your account details. And then if you have any issues while inside of the software, just use the support tab. Where's my mouse? There we go. Just use this support tab and let us know exactly what issues you're facing, and we'll be happy to get everything sorted for you. Does anybody have any other questions? Looks like we got lots of comments while I was running this video. Lots of comments. I appreciate everybody being so responsive here.
Yeah, so, they've been very good.
Awesome. So I'm going to be here for another 2 to 3 minutes. That was pretty much what we're going to cover today. So what I would suggest, key takeaways as you ask your questions. Number 1 is go into your account if you don't already have access to it. If you don't have access to it, then make sure to reach out to support@beahero.agency and we'll get you sorted. Once you get access to your account, add all your social profiles and schedule out 30 days worth of content for your business. All right. If you have any questions, once again, email support. We'll be happy to help.
Looks like we got a question. Does Content Hero support RSS feeds?
Yes. Not only does it support RSS feeds, but let's go ahead and click here. So if you click on this, you can actually add YouTube channel URLs, YouTube search feeds, YouTube playlists. I believe it's playlists, YouTube channel URLs, Vimeo channel URL. You can kind of do Pinterest boards, not the best results sometimes, but you can definitely do blogs. So if we type in like marketing blog, just as an example, if you guys don't know what an RSS feed is. So let's say that I want to go find a good marketing blog. So we'll go, let's see here. do something like this. So why don't we click on this one and we'll see if they have an RSS feed. So anytime they have this button, this means they have an RSS feed, and you can copy and paste this into this data source section, and you'll be able to pull in any content that they post. And any other time that you don't see that, what you need to do is just go here and type /feed or /RSS. Typically /feed will get you what you're looking for, and it will look like this. And so you'll just take this little feed here, you'll copy and paste it into that data source section, and then any content that's posted on their site will be then curated and brought into our platform. And just so you guys know, we do have lots of different other social posting options. So you can add your WordPress site, Tumblr, and Shopify as well. Let's see here, more questions. So Hero Analysis is another paid option to add. So we're actually going to give you a free account to Hero Analysis. You just need to attend our training tomorrow. So we did, what were you going to say?
I was going to add to that, I mean, some of these features that Shane is talking about, I guess you guys didn't see that in the sales page. So you're getting all these amazing features. I mean, this analysis tool, guys, that comes with Content Hero is amazing. And so you know, if you turn up to tomorrow's training, you know, you get to learn how to use this in the real world, as I say.
Exactly. Tomorrow, so like today we covered how to use Content Hero, how to schedule content, and also how to do this for clients. If you missed anything, just watch the recording. Now the video tomorrow is if you've ever been interested in running an agency, or you run an agency right now, we're going to show you a way that we get our foot in the door and land clients much easier by using Hero Analysis. And we're going to give you a free account, no strings attached. You're not going to pay anything for it. Okay. So I think you'll be able to run 5 reports a day, which is quite a lot over the course of a month. Let's see here. And that will be at no cost. Please let me know where I put the Portuguese sites. So if I don't know any Portuguese sites, I'm sorry, maybe Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu I could look up, but just type in, go to the site that you want to use /feed, and then you'll be able to add that in here and populate your dashboard with more Portuguese websites. And once again, our support desk will be able to help you with that if you run into any problems. But yeah, you can fully customize this to be specialized for what you're looking for. Let's see. Will there be a recording tomorrow? Yes, there'll be a recording tomorrow. And just a little background on me and my business partner. So I work with a guy named Justin Anderson, best friend, business partner. Justin started his marketing agency in 1999 and ran his agency until 2011. So he worked with like Walmart, Citgo, Brinks, DreamWorks, Chili's, multi-billion-dollar clients. And then all the way down to smaller businesses as well, you know, little gyms, yoga studios. But what we're going to be showing you guys is tactics that if you did want to start an agency or you are running an agency, a lot of different mistakes that we made early on that will save you a lot of trouble, as well as how to use Hero Analysis for free to start landing more clients without being that kind of sleazy sales guy. Nobody likes that guy. Real clients want to see real stats. They want to be sold logically. They want to see, okay, here's the problem. Here's the solution. How can you actually help me? And that's what Hero Analysis does. And that's what we're going to be covering in tomorrow's training, how to actually use it to sell, how to fulfill on it, and then how to actually use that initial sale to totally impress your client and then to get them onto a recurring service like Content Hero for social media posting. That way you can start collecting maybe $500 to $1,000 every month just by scheduling 30 days worth of posts. I know because I do this for my business. We do this with all of our partners for Be a Hero Agency. And we'll be telling you more about our partner program, which obviously shows you, I did a little demo earlier, but that's where you get our full suite. I'll cover it tomorrow, but that's where you get like Hero Leads, Hero Analysis, which you'll be getting for free, Hero Scheduling, and so much more. So, all right. Does anybody have any further questions? I do need to get going. I have like 1 minute. Let's see here. Can you identify content to post on LinkedIn with Content Hero? I did cover that, so that will be in the recording. Did you find Streamly works better than? I don't know the answer to that one.
Do you find StreamYard works better than going live on Facebook than Zoom? I personally find StreamYard much better. I will be doing a lot more live within this Facebook using StreamYard. I'm still kind of working out the features, but I do find it very easy to use, and I can see you guys, your comments on the side there, and we can communicate. So yeah.
And if you want a free option, live video is definitely very powerful. OBS is another option for you guys. If you do want to take advantage of live video, hey, you can schedule all your content posting with Content Hero. No pay. You don't have to pay anything, right? You have the tool already. So definitely get that done today. All right. Don't put it off. You have the tool. You paid for it. So take advantage of it. Add those accounts and then start scheduling your content for 30 days. And definitely take advantage of live video, because that's how Facebook algorithm works. They definitely want people to go live, and you'll get more reach with your page. Well, exactly. I appreciate that, Paul. He said great information. Hey, if anybody has any questions, feel free to add me on Facebook. I don't need to be like some stranger here. So feel free to add me on Facebook. If you guys have any other questions, definitely show up for tomorrow's training. I'll go ahead and post the link again. You definitely do not want to miss that, guys. And again, that one's going to be all about how to get clients for social media agency services. Or, hey, look, if you're doing Facebook ads, if you're doing web design, whatever services you want to sell, this is going to help you tremendously to actually start to position yourself as more of an expert and close more clients in more of an ethical way by appealing to logic and not just doing some emotional type selling. So, well,
a lot of guys in here are video guys as well.
Excellent.
And when it comes to video on LinkedIn, it's still in its infancy. And so, you know, a lot of the tools and software you have within Linktify and the membership site, you know, especially those banners, guys, you know, not a lot of people are doing that. You can really get foot in the door with those banners alone. But I'll be doing a separate training on that sometime this week. I'm going to leave more information about that within the membership site. Okay. But yeah, Shane, what are we going to conclude with?
You know, I think you said it perfect. One of the core functions of how you teach people to make new connections on LinkedIn is by giving value first. There's an awesome book called The Go-Giver. If anybody likes to read out here or wants to read a little synopsis on it, it's simple. Everyone out there wants to be a go-giver or a go-getter, right? They want to go and talk to people and try to ask for something instead of actually giving value first. And, you know, with Jonathan, he does that by helping people with banners. What we do in our agency is we provide analysis reports showing specific problems and how we can help. And then just using that as a launching pad to, hey, look at what I just did for you for a quick turnaround, you know, fairly reasonable price. And now here's the other services that I can implement for you. And then I'm really excited to help grow your business with. And so it just is that start of a conversation by giving value first, because there's no pressure in it. It's like, hey, you know, what's your pitch typically when you use the banners? It's just, hey, you have a bad banner, let me hook you up, pretty much.
Yeah, let me hook you up. Or even if they've got a banner already, you know, something like that, I still try to give back, you know, and it really starts that simple conversation. It's that, you know, LinkedIn is about, you know, it's all about connection and relationships, you know.
Definitely.
And these banners are a fantastic way, not just to connect, but to start a simple conversation. Mary says, I'm more interested in coaching people than done for you stuff. I'm sure Content Hero will help you in the coaching side as well, especially searching for trending content. Would you agree, Shane?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, once you guys follow the training that I did in this video, but and you customize these tabs, you know, by simply going over here, like this is more specialized for marketing in this section, you know, in this tab that I created, you know, I can go through here and look at all this great content, you know, how to make content SEO friendly. That's great. I definitely want to read that article. Cause marketing, get definition examples and how to do. Right, there's tons of great value in here that I can start sharing with my following. And then when I share it, I just want to add a little bit of, you know, a little bit to it. Like, hey, you know, this is where I found value in this article, you know, definitely check it out. Add a little bit of a synopsis to it at the top, and you'll get more clicks on it and start to build a big community with it. So if anybody else has any other questions, once again, feel free to add me on Facebook, but definitely show up for tomorrow's training. Once again, I'm being the go-giver. I want to give you guys free access to Hero Analysis, no strings attached, the same way I'm telling you to go sell agencies. So hopefully, just so you know, hopefully you guys like what we offer and the information that we share, that you want to work with us for the long term. And so we'll be showing you all about that, but we want to make sure that you really get the most for your time, other than just information, but also software to help you in your business without paying anything. So we do appreciate you working with Jonathan. I really appreciate Jonathan. He's a good friend of mine. We've hung out quite a lot. And yeah, if anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. Any bugs, reach out to our support team, and we'll be here to help. All right, don't miss out on tomorrow's training. I promise you, it's going to be a good one.
And the link, Shane's already put the GoToWebinar link in the comment section. Guys, you need to be on that. You know, you've seen what you can do with Content Hero today. Imagine what we're going to be showing you tomorrow. So someone said, real excited about Content Hero. Guys, the first time that you know, we worked with Content Heroes, it was amazing. So I want you guys to use this software to post content, you know, on LinkedIn, and you know, it's going to be fantastic. When will be the webinar tomorrow? Henry asks.
So if you just go to this link here, Henry, I'll reply to your comment with it. Just make sure to register
there.
Like
your account details.
And
then if you have any issues,
one second, I can hear myself. All right, let me go ahead and reply.
Webinar tomorrow.
All right, so anytime it's like I'm trying to reply, it keeps opening up the tab. So I'm just gonna put it in as a comment, but just make sure to register for that web class and don't miss out on it. Just because we're going to be sharing tips that we've learned over 15 years of running an agency, and we're going to be giving free software. So from today's training, make sure to take advantage of the things that we discussed. Most importantly, get access to the software, start scheduling your posts. And hey, if you can start picking up some clients right now after watching the video, do it, right? I mean, you have the tool to get it done. And I'll tell you something, I'll leave you with this. I just got finished scheduling the first month for a new client recently. And he was like, Shane, because he's paying me $750 a month, which isn't a ton, but hey, it's good, right? It stacks up across multiple clients. But so for that $750, you know, I'm scheduling content to Facebook, Twitter, and Google My Business. And he's like, Shane, how do you have time to post every single day across all these platforms? I'm blown away. This is awesome. I'm signing up for month 2. And, you know, he thinks I'm working a ton when really, you know, I'm just coming in here, scheduling content. I do it on a Sunday and it's done for the rest of the month. So very, very easy to do. You should be doing this for your business as well as for other people's businesses, because it's pretty darn easy. It's not super complicated.
That's huge. That's absolutely huge. The fact that you guys have the right to do this for your prospects, for your clients, is actually huge. So thanks a lot.
You don't need anything extra. You have the tool, you have access. Now it's just a matter of doing it. All right, guys. Well, I really do appreciate your time. I really look forward to working with you guys tomorrow and talking more and setting you up with Hero Analysis and blowing you away with some training and some more software. So I really appreciate everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, Jonathan, thank you so much.
No problem. So just gonna end this by saying, guys, turn up to tomorrow's training. It's gonna be awesome. You already saw what you're getting from Content Hero. Now he showed you what you can do with YouTube as well. You've got those banners, guys. You know, you should be #1 on YouTube with those banners. I'm telling you right now. So guys, we're gonna end it right now because we're gonna have to prepare for, you know, I'm gonna get you the video. I'm gonna get this recording, send it out. Just give me an hour or so. I will send it out. It might be quicker than that. And you're going to get so much more tools for tomorrow's training. So look forward to that. Anyway, guys, I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon. All right. Later, y'all.